I'm an ecologist based in Yorkshire, and this morning I am out doing a wax cap survey, so come along and see what it's like. So wax caps are a fungi and a really rare type of fungi, and they're really important because they are an indicator of ancient grasslands. So knowing where they are and in what densities is very, very important. Great news, here we have our first wax cap. So they're so called that because this top here feels very waxy when you rub your finger over it. So this is the red type of wax cap, which actually looks quite faded in this. It looks really bright red when it first emerges out the ground. Now, the red and the crimson coloured wax caps are like the most important ones. You have others that are sort of pinks, yellows, whites. Those ones are ones that you really want to see. So that's absolutely great that I've already found those. So finding wax caps in a field impacts what you can do with that field as well. So for example, if you set aside an area for tree planting and you then surveyed it and found wax caps in there, you would not be able to plant on there, or at least not plant at such a high density, because wax caps really don't like being near trees. The shade affects them, which again is why it's so important to know where they are, so that if you do want to do anything such as tree planting, such as hedge planting, whatever it may be, you know you're not going to impact the wax caps, or you can work around the wax caps and still get those environmental measures in there. And another one now. So in front of me here, these are the more orange coloured wax caps. You can see through the head on this one. I don't want to pick at it because it will probably snap, but you can see the gills in there. That is another good indicator that you're looking at a wax cap, as well as that waxy top. So that, along with the red ones, this is just in my first field still, so it's absolutely brilliant. Part of the benefit of wax cap surveying is it's generally quite easy to see through. They're really bright red, bright yellow, bright pink. However, because it's now frosty and like -2 here, some of them have actually died off over the last couple of days. But that there's the stalk and there's the head. Obviously it's completely lost its colour. Just looks white, just looks like it's blending into the frost. But that is another wax cap there. I'm in one of the fields that I thought there would definitely be wax caps in, and I am pleased to say that, oh, look at the size of this one. Get a bit of a better idea of the kind of vibrant colour that you get now when they're not covered in frost. Quite a lot further into the survey now, but I have found one of these yellow ones, which looks like it's very recently come up, and it's still got that really bright yellow. It's been a fairly successful mixed bag really for today's survey. Quite a lot of them in the fields that I expected to see them in, and there's been a lot of fields which had none in at all. Literally just got into the last field that I'm checking today, and we have some more red at last. This one is slightly faded, a bit more orangey, but these here are the full-on red. Look at that. So yeah, a fairly successful day in terms of finding some wax caps. So I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one.